Greetings everyone, Marden Pond here. This semester I'll be presenting important Utah composers, performers, ensembles, and producers. Some will be familiar to you and some should be familiar to you. In addition to audio and video recordings of some of the state's musical masters, I've invited several artists to come and give live presentations on their careers, and I'll be including some of my music as part of that. So here we go. A special guest who will be in person with us will be Merrill Jensen, an important Utah film composer. We'll also see live Darren Bradford, who's a woodwind virtuoso that many of you have probably seen on TV. He plays multiple woodwind instruments. Live, we'll have Clive Romney, who's a well-known producer and Utah historian as a composer and recording artist. We'll be seeing live Jay Lawrence, who's one of the most in-demand percussionists in the state, produces his own albums. We'll have Cason Brown coming live during one of the weeks. He's a conductor and producer. He conducts the Lyceum Philharmonic Orchestra. My brother will be coming, Tally Pond. He's a producer and broadcaster with a website that shows music that's uplifting. You just saw Crawford Gates' name, important composer of the Hilcamora pageant. Lee Harleen, who most of you don't know his name, but he's the composer of When You Wish Upon a Star. And these, of course, will people who will not be there live. There's Sam Carden and Kurt Bester. Arthur Shepard, an important composer of several decades ago who won the Paderewski Prize. Evan Stevens, an important composer from the late 1800s. Merrill Bradshaw, who was for years BYU's composer in residence. Robert Kundick, an important composer, educator, and organist. Rob Gardner, composer and conductor. Many of you have probably seen a couple of his presentations. Here's Mac Wilberg, important composer and conductor. We'd love to have Mac with us, but he won't be. Here's Aaron Morley, an internationally acclaimed opera star from music, or from Utah. Alexander Schreiner, a name many of you will recognize. Grant Johannesson, an internationally acclaimed pianist, played all around the world. Jenny Oakes Baker, many of you have heard her playing and seen her videos and heard her recordings. Niall Steiner, who invented some fabulous electronic instruments that are used around the world. We'll have among the ensembles the Utah Symphony Orchestra, Ballet West, of course the Tabernacle Choir and the orchestra at Temple Square, including some of the performances I've done with them. I happen to be the conductor of the Oratorio Society of Utah, so we may have a taste of them. Here are the piano guys. Many of you will know them. The Cannonball Band is significant. The leader of that band, Tevis Lockett, has a company that builds musical instruments. The Crescent Super Band, a big band of the youth. And with that, hopefully we'll have an enjoyable time this semester. I'm looking forward to seeing you all.